Quipped is a word game for friends powered by Python and Microsoft Azure. Every day a unique set of letters is generated, the same for every player in the world. The goal is to create the longest word or words that involve the most unique letters to score the most points. You get as many attempts as you want, and you can easily share your score with friends and on social media. Quipped is inspired by games like Wordle. Quipped uses Python's Flask framework and Unicorn for its web server. This pairs well with the off-the-shelf configuration of Azure's app service for Python web apps. During development, every time I made a new commit, GitHub Actions would trigger a workflow where a virtual environment would be constructed of my whole Python web app project. This virtual environment contains all the Python dependencies pre-installed and is set up to work with Azure's existing Unicorn start command. Azure then automatically pulls and deploys the latest version of the game to production, which you can access at quipped.app. Social sharing is easy and hides the actual letters used by the player while showing their scores. This is designed to increase the virality of the game. Quipped is a progressive web app, which means in major web browsers like Edge, Chrome, and Safari, users can install Quipped like an app. It'll appear on their home screen and even allow them to play offline. This is because it caches content for offline use when the user first visits Quipped. Flask PWA makes it easy to set up the required manifest.json and service worker in our Python code. While the game is a web app, the game you see is actually generated by Python. From the PWA components to the actual gameplay, Python is working in the background via Flask routes to orchestrate gameplay. Python gets today's date and creates a seed from it which will be used by all players to generate the random letters of the day. It checks if there are playable words and iterates the seed until words in its English dictionary are found. Functions linked to the submit button check if the word is valid and even handle wildcards, which are like playing tiles in Scrabble. We use Python to determine if the useful wildcard is valid by please solve